The war is on. Why is Ripple's Chief Technical Officer David Schwartz fighting with Ethereum co-founder Vitalik Buterin over XRP? The crypto scene is experiencing a popcorn-worthy dispute on Twitter. Stay tuned to find out the whole scoop. Welcome back to another interesting episode. Do make sure to like, share, and comment below, as it also encourages us to produce more valuable content for you all. If you have a specific topic you'd like to learn, please leave us a comment below and we'll work on it for you. According to David Schwartz, who believes that eBay also creates BTC and ETH securities, cryptocurrency miners in the Ethereum and Bitcoin ecosystems are similar to eBay shareholders. Ethereum co-founder Vitalik Buterin took a shot at XRP, which Ripple Chief Technical Officer David Schwartz didn't take kindly to. The argument stemmed from the recent 30,000 Canadian dollar limit on altcoin purchases imposed by two Ontario crypto exchanges, which prohibited purchases of Ether, ETH, Litecoin, LTC, and Bitcoin Cash or BCH. In an answer to a tweet, Buterin applauded the Ethereum community's resistance to laws that favor ETH over other cryptocurrencies. David Hoffman, the creator of the decentralized media and learning platform Bankless, responded to Buterin by saying he wouldn't have objected if they had put restrictions on XRP. Buterin added to the criticism of XRP, saying they already lost their right to protection when they tried to throw us under the bus as China controlled. On Twitter, Buterin's remarks sparked a firestorm among the XRP community, and Schwartz later entered the discussion. Buterin was referring to Ripple's argument that XRP shouldn't be classified as a security because Ether and Bitcoin or BTC are similar, which even went so far as to label the two most popular cryptocurrencies as being under Chinese control in their current legal battle with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. An SEC case concerning the alleged unauthorized sale and issuance of XRP tokens is being fought by Ripple right now, reiterating Ripple's prior assertions that ETH and BTC are securities. Schwartz equated the ecosystem's miners to eBay stockholders. He said, "I don't think it's perfectly fair to analogize miners in POW systems to stockholders in companies. Just as eBay stockholders earn from the residual friction between buyers and sellers that eBay does not remove, so do miners in the ETH and BTC." In his final tweet, Schwartz posed a query to Buterin, asking him whether the market or the government should decide the security dispute, with Ripple asserting that the SEC is manifestly biased against them and in favor of Ethereum. The potential security classification of Ether has come up frequently during the ongoing legal procedures. In a 2021 interview, the CEO of Ripple, Brad Garlinghouse, claimed that the SEC was instrumental in ETH overtaking XRP as the second largest cryptocurrency. Due to a lack of regulatory rules, the question of whether cryptocurrencies constitute securities has been up for debate for a long time. While most regulators around the world view Bitcoin as an asset due to its pre-mine and initial coin offering, there's still some disagreement on the status of ETH. The creator of crypto law, John Deaton, has written an opinion piece criticizing Watchdog's overreach on behalf of XRP holders in the SEC versus Ripple lawsuit. He emphasized how many first-time investors are entering the cryptocurrency market as it develops. But he asserted that the collapse in SPACs indicates that the SEC chair has a wide range of sectors at his disposal. According to the paper, Deaton noted that SEC Chairman Gary Gensler had even referred to the cryptocurrency market as the investing Wild West. According to Gensler, these assets are employed for some illicit activities. While this is going on, the dollar is used most often in fraud and money laundering. The attorney for XRP claimed that the SEC chairs seem to like gaining positions of power. The public has received little public input on the Commission's rulemaking process. The standards for the publication of environmental ESG data have increased, though. He continued by saying that this action would help the SEC further its social mission. They may be able to acquire a large position as a result of the Biden administration. The war against cryptocurrency, according to Deaton, may be the SEC chair's most risky and ambitious assault on constitutional principles. He emphasized that security includes a genuine contract of relations between seller and buyer in every instance, since the Howey test discovered this. The SEC commissioner may be avoiding an internal investigation into its prior practices, according to an earlier CoinGate story citing an XRP lawyer. He also emphasized the fact that no new legislation directly regulating digital assets has been passed by Congress. However, the SEC chair has attacked the cryptocurrency industry using flawed clarity. In the cryptocurrency market, Ripple has long held the third position, just behind Ethereum and Bitcoin. Major banks had become allies and the enterprise had a horde of committed customers. With certain unsettling inquiries, the SEC now threatened to undermine those accomplishments. Was Ripple nothing more than a clever fraud? Were the high XRP claims made by Larsen and Garlinghouse really an excuse to fill their own pockets? As the case moves closer to a trial, the cryptocurrency community, including the thousands of tiny investors who own XRP, will soon learn more. Meanwhile, Ripple has chosen an unconventional course of action by openly disputing the SEC rather than quietly settling, as most businesses in its position would. Additionally, the company has engaged top-tier legal talent, including the former head of the agency, which is challenging. It promises to defend the case all the way up to the Supreme Court. The Ripple lawsuit is a strength test for the SEC. If the agency prevails, it will cause problems for numerous other cryptocurrency businesses. If it loses, it will be humiliated and lose its enforcement authority, which will be detrimental to America's top financial cop. More than a dozen interviews with individuals with ties to Ripple and securities law experts revealed that the outcome of SEC versus Ripple will not only determine the future of the business, but also the direction of the cryptocurrency market by determining whether cryptocurrencies should be treated like stocks. This fall, a judge might provide a response to that query. The solution might be worth billions of dollars. The stakes in the dispute have increased in recent months for both parties. MoneyGram, Ripple's main business partner, severed connections and stopped utilizing XRP as a result of the litigation, and Tentragon, its largest investor, who oversaw a $200 fundraising round for Ripple in 2019, used the SEC's activities as a justification for suing to break its funding agreement. Although a judge ruled with Ripple in that issue, the action nonetheless highlights the growing skepticism of the financial community regarding XRP, which continues to be at the center of the company's business strategy. The Ripple lawsuit will be crucial to the SEC's agenda under its new chair. Instead of adopting a more tolerant stance, as many in the industry had practiced, Gensler has said he will strengthen the SEC's Get Tough stance on cryptocurrency. He claimed that this month, the SEC would target stablecoins and decentralized finance, among other aspects of cryptocurrency, DeFi. However, the legitimacy of such an agenda may be in question given that Gensler's comments have already drawn criticism from the CFTC, a rival agency, and one SEC commissioner who believes he is overreaching. Matt Levine, a well-known Bloomberg columnist, raised a related issue. Given this ambiguity, Gensler's plan would be solidified if the SEC prevailed in court against Ripple, while it would be completely derailed if they lost. Many lawyers and decision-makers agree that the ideal conclusion would be for Congress to create a new set of regulations that would enhance the Howey test and take into consideration the special characteristics of cryptography. Congress, however, moves slowly, and cryptocurrency is not a priority for it. This means that the SEC versus Ripple ruling, which the cryptocurrency sector has long wanted, is most likely to provide the regulatory clarity it needs. XRP will probably experience price pressure in the coming weeks after a bullish weekend that decreased the deficit for the week. Investors are in the dark regarding the Hinman court decision, which might significantly change the course of the SEC versus Ripple case. Investors are awaiting the court's opinion on the SEC's challenge to the July court decision that denied the SEC's request to have the Hinman documents protected by the attorney-client privilege. William Hinman, a former SEC director of the Division of Corporation Finance, is at the center of both decisions. Hinman asserted that Ethereum or ETH and Bitcoin BTC are not securities in a well-known speech in 2018. Investors must wait for the court decision as the cryptocurrency market navigates the U.S. economic calendar. With no particular direction in mind, the Ripple price is circling the $0.340 barrier. The only factor that can raise the price of XRP is the Bitcoin rebound rally. Investors should anticipate the remittance cryptocurrency making a push for the $0.360 resistance level in such a scenario, prior to reversing and maybe exchanging the liquidity residing below the equal lows made at $0.326. The recovery rally is likely to form a temporary high here. On the other side, by surmounting a long-standing resistance level, Ripple's price would refute the bearish argument if it turned the $0.381 barrier into a support floor. Investors should anticipate a move of the XRP price to the $0.439 threshold in such a scenario. The content in this video is for educational purposes only and hence should not be considered financial advice. All the financial decisions should be made after doing your wide spectrum research. If you found this info helpful, please give a thumbs up and subscribe for more content like this, as it also encourages us to produce more valuable content for you all. If you have a specific topic you'd like to learn, please leave us a comment below and we'll work on it for you. Until then.